No! No! What is that? Did you just pee on me?
Before Tyler Oakley became a YouTube sensation and one of the forefront activists for LGBT youth and scored many accolades, including being named one of Time Magazine's 30 most influential people on the internet.
I ask you to please join me in welcoming our Trevor Youth Innovator, Tyler Oakley.
Before he shook hands with President Obama and collabed with the First Lady on a video about problems in education.
I was actually just in your house a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, I heard you were hanging out with this guy I know.
Just some guy.
Before Tyler Oakley competed in Amazing Race, sold out his live tour, and made multiple appearances on The View and hosted a live stream at the Grammys.
How are you? I'm so blessed. We at the Grammys, you know what I'm saying? We dip fresh, we got good energy, we got major keys, it's special cloth, we about to have that cloth talk, you feel me?
Before gaining 8.1 million subscribers and 600 million views at the time of this recording, and took home 2 Streamies in 2014.
I've been making videos since 2007 when I was a freshman with bad glasses and a bad haircut in college at MSU.
Tyler Oakley knew he had an addictive personality from a young age, pouring hours into whatever his childhood hobby was at the time. Everything from Glee to Mario Kart, and even with food. Now openly gay and separated from his friends at university, he decided to try YouTube as a way to keep in touch. Following graduation, Tyler made it to the final round of interviews to potentially work at Google, but missed out on his dream job opportunity when he was deemed too creative. He continued putting everything out there, pumping out videos on YouTube, but soon his online life overtook his real one. Meanwhile, Tyler struggled to make ends meet working mech jobs until he finally gave it all up for YouTube. What's going on, guys? My name's Azzy, documenting the life of Tyler Oakley prior to fame. Here for you on Before They're Famous. We've covered a ton of YouTube alumni, including Toby Turner, Ray William Johnson. As always, be sure to let us know in the comment section down below who to document next, and if you want to check me out, you can check me out on my personal YouTube channel, AZZY'S.
Oh my God, it's a pimp cup! What could you do with a pimp cup? You could drink out of it! What could you do with a pimp cup?
Matthew Tyler Oakley was born on March 22nd, 1989 in Jackson, Michigan. When it comes to documenting Tyler, he has shared so much with the world, we could actually go back and roll you more footage from his mom giving birth to him, but I think we saw enough in the intro. His parents divorced when he was very young, so Tyler got used to having 2 families growing up. His mom and dad went on to have children with other people, and between the 2 of them ended up with 12 siblings. That's some crazy kind of Brady Bunch upbringing. According to Tyler's Drama Life, he realized extremely early on that he possessed a very addictive personality.
No matter what it was that I was obsessed with, I had to have everything involved with it. When it was Pogs, I had my own Pog maker. When it was Beanie Babies, I had tag protectors and value handbooks.
In 6th grade, he moved to a new city and didn't know anyone. Looking for an outlet to express himself and make some friends, he got involved in drama and the choir. There he met his good friend, Dolan, who also loved performing. But going through puberty always has its ups and downs, and Tyler developed a severe eating disorder. His addictive personality also extended to food, and through his childhood, Tyler ate constantly and was overweight. Now a teen, he decided to take control of his health, but went a little too far in the other direction through exercise, dropping 30 pounds. His choir teacher made a point to always be there when he needed someone. With her help, he gained control over his eating disorder and headed off to high school. Now 14, his renewed self-confidence made a decision to come out to his friends and family a no-brainer. He was unashamed and open about being gay, and cut to those in his life who had a problem with it. While in high school, he became obsessed with Glee and met Eric and Rachel, who became the 3rd and 4th members of his best friend posse. After graduating, he went on to Michigan State University for communication and social media marketing, but Tyler was away from his best friends and was looking for a way they could all keep in touch. That's when he found out about YouTube and decided to give it a go.
So today was the first day of school that it rained on my way to classes, and I woke up to the thunderstorm.
His first videos were him talking to his friends, but when he saw that one of his videos had 100 views, he freaked out. The guy didn't even know 100 people. Now that he was bitten by the social media bug, he took a summer to intern at a PR firm for celebrities and the charity The Trevor Project in LA. He quickly saw how shallow the entertainment biz made him feel and decided if he was going to work in it, he had to have a bigger cause behind it.
So since these boys are unfortunately straight, I thought I would teach them some of our culture.
His positive attitude paired with him being open about his sexuality made him a role model for many young people struggling with their identity. His fan base continued to grow on YouTube, but it wasn't enough to pay the bills just yet. He and his friends decided to move to San Francisco and make videos together. If you take the time to read Tyler's book Binge, he details some pretty risque adventures during his time. That sounds like he was having fun, but Tyler couldn't land a real job and was forced to work odd-end jobs to make rent. A dream job opportunity did present itself, and Tyler almost got a gig working for Google. He made it to the final stages of the interview process, but was deemed too creative. Which goes to show you that life has a funny way of working out with him going on to be one of YouTube's biggest stars. From there, Tyler struggled to find anything that inspired him. He took a risk and decided to quit his crappy job like flipping burgers so that he could focus strictly on the YouTube channel. For anyone that's actually lived in San Francisco, you know how crazy high the rent is there. So yeah, that was a pretty big leap of faith. Luckily, Tyler's obsession over his YouTube career paid off and his subscriber count hit 1 million in 2013. His constant uploads and presence on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram made him a social media force to be reckoned with. He made the move to LA and soon tweets to celebs from Glee and One Direction were actually getting responses. When he wasn't spending time on his videos, he was working on other projects in Hollywood and soon this guy was everywhere. In 2014, he received his first nominations and ended up taking home 2 Teen Choice Awards and 2 Streamies, including Entertainer of the Year.
I have made a whole bunch of new friends, and I don't know what I would do without you, and to the people at home, I don't know what I would do without you.
His activism and personality have continued to bring in even more recognition with each passing year. And the rest of the story? Well, you know the story, because this is before they're famous. Awesome guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out some of the other YouTubers we've done, like Toby Turner, Ray William Johnson, and PHILLIP DeFranco. Also, if you're into gaming, you can check me out at AZZY'S. Thank you guys, love you all. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.
He's the cutest human being in the world.
Later.
I aspire to be that cute.
I mean, keep going.